Hi everyone, welcome to Taking Care of You with Mrs. Magoo. I'm Mrs. Magoo, and in today's show we are going to focus on one topic, and that topic is worrying. We're going to talk about how it affects us and the best way we can learn to handle it. So let's get right to it. Chronic worrying can lead to illnesses such as heart attacks, asthma, and ulcers. 80% of all illnesses begin with stress, and worrying is a form of stress. You know how like when you go to your doctor and you have some sort of, you're not feeling well or you have some sort of ailment, one of the first questions they always ask you is, have you been under any stress lately? Chronic worrying can also lead to cancer, so it's a very serious problem that we want to get under control. You know, when you don't feel good mentally as a result of chronic worrying, it's very hard for your body to ignore it and go on with its normal functions. You know, worry does not take away today's problems, but it does take away today's peace, and we all need our peace. Sometimes I think of worrying as kind of like a rocking horse. It moves, it keeps you busy, but it never gets you anywhere. So what we want to do here is we want to get out of the worry zone and get into problem-solving mode. So today we're going to talk about some suggestions from mental health experts as to how we can handle worrying. So let's look at some ways to help ourselves to stop worrying. Number one, schedule worry time. I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive to give yourself permission to worry, but this will help acknowledge that worrying is just something that your brain does. So you want to establish a worry window. So that way, as you go on through your day, if something comes up, you can always say, I can worry about that later. Giving yourself a worry window for the day can help you focus on other things in the meantime. So let's say you set your worry time at 6 p.m. Throughout the day, you could just keep reminding yourself, I have time to worry later. So when 6 o'clock rolls around, you know, you may have just forgotten about a lot of those worries, or you might just not feel like dwelling on them. Hello, boss. But I thought you... I know, but... Well, but can't... All right, okay. I'll take care of it. Goodbye. There is no way I can get that report done by Tuesday. There's just no way. Well, I suppose I could put something together. It's probably not going to be very good where I'm throwing it together so quickly. And they're probably not going to like it. Or no, actually, you know what? They'll hate it. And then they'll think about firing me. Oh, no, they won't think about it. They probably will fire me. Then I'll have to find another job. And who's going to hire me? Oh, then I won't have enough money to pay the rent. Oh, no more money for manicures once a week. Oh, jeez. No more designer shoes and handbags. And food. I won't have any money for food. How am I going to eat? Oh, what am I going to do? Hey, it's only 1 o'clock. I don't have to fret now. I have 5 more hours till my worry time. So what do you say? You want to go grab some lunch? You know, we could get a couple of drinks, maybe some caviar, lobster would be nice, a nice bottle of wine. And you know what? It's all on me. It's my treat. Come on, let's go. So try a worry window and see how that works out for you. Okay, number 2. Shift the tone around what you are worrying about. So let's say you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have a meeting coming up. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. By shifting the tone, which means you say your worrisome thought out loud, and you can say it in a funny voice, Like you could do a Donald Duck voice. Or how about Elmer Fudd?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Or you could also sing the worry. Now, this helps your brain to release the emotional attachment it has to that particular worrisome thought. So I was thinking, singing your worries does sound a little bit out there. So I figured, let's give it a shot. Let's see how well it works. So let me think of a worry. Okay, I got one. I got a worry that I can sing. And 1 and 2 and 3. My credit card bill came in the mail today, and my husband's going to kill me. I think there's something to be said for that. After singing that, really, I'm less worried that my husband's going to kill me. Let's try one more example. Okay, I got one. And 1 and 2 and 3. I was texting on my phone and I smashed into a car in the parking lot. You know what? This thing is awesome. I am not the least bit worried now about my smashed up car in the parking lot, especially where I can't drive. So try singing your worries away. I think you'll find it helps. And yes, I promise I will never sing again. Number 3, cultivate self-trust. A lot of the things that we worry about are things that have not happened or may never happen. We anticipate the worst, we fret that things will go wrong, and cling to a deep need for certainty and control when it comes to the future. The answer here is to be able to trust in yourself and know that you will be able to handle anything that life has to throw at you. So even if the worst happens, and it probably won't, you'll be able to see yourself through it. Look, you've made it this far. Have that reassurance that I've always made it through things and I can trust myself to figure this out. Number 4, let go of the need to control everything. If we could control everything, there'd be no need to worry, and that would be awesome. But you know what? It's just not happening. And accepting that is a very important piece of the worry puzzle. It draws to mind that serenity prayer. Let's change what we can, accept what we can't change, and have the wisdom to know the difference. And number 5, learning to separate your true self from mental chatter and your worrisome thoughts. Try and play the part of an observer of your thoughts. Kind of sit back and look at your thoughts and know that those thoughts are not you. Just because you have a thought, it doesn't mean that you have to act on it. And remember, you're in charge of your thoughts, not the other way around. So we're going to wind up the show today with a very easy meditation that's going to help us separate ourselves from our worrisome thoughts. The name of the meditation is called Leaves on the Stream. It's very popular. I do it all the time. I love it. It's one of my favorite meditations. I always feel so relaxed after I do it. It's very easy. It's not out there. You don't have to do any special breathing. It's a guided meditation, so all you have to do is close your eyes and listen. We'll put some visuals on a screen for you, of a stream. But, really, close your eyes and just envision it yourself. They tell you everything when they guide you through it. And, make the meditation your own. If something you have that makes you feel more comfortable, put it in the meditation. When I do the meditation, I envision myself sitting under the tree, and I have a beach chair, so that way I can adjust it so I can be as comfortable as I possibly can. I always have my dog with me because he brings me joy, and I always just feel comfortable with him around. Now, in my version of this meditation, there's a stream, but at the end of my stream, there's a waterfall. So here you have a thought, it's going down the stream, and splash, there it goes, down the waterfall. Goodbye. The credit card bill's coming, here you go. splash over the waterfall. Goodbye. My car is all busted up. Here we go. Over the waterfall, splash. It's gone. Now, this isn't to say that these things no longer exist. Of course they do. But this meditation will just help you get out of the worrying zone so you get into problem-solving mode and I can figure this out. So close your eyes, relax, and enjoy Leaves on the Stream meditation. I hope you like it as much as I do.
This is the Leaves on the Stream meditation. The purpose of this exercise is to notice a shift from looking from your thoughts to looking at your thoughts. And as you are looking at your thoughts, to notice that you don't need to control or change those thoughts in any way, that those thoughts will just come and go naturally without any need to control or stop those thoughts. I'd like you to get as comfortable as you can, hopefully with both feet on the ground, sitting comfortably maybe in a chair, and close your eyes. As you settle into the chair, I'd like you to take 3 deep breaths. And with each inhale, notice how the air feels a little bit cooler, maybe cleaner as it goes in. And with each exhale, maybe the air is a little warm, maybe it's filled with a little more tension that you are able to breathe out. And now I'd like you to turn your attention to your body as it's sitting in the chair. Notice where your body is touching the chair. Some places lightly, some places more fully. And notice that it doesn't take any effort at all to just be where you are. And now I'd like you to picture in your mind's eye a beautiful field. It's a warm, sunny day. Maybe you can feel the sun on your skin. Maybe you can feel a little breeze in the air. Can you smell some coolness in the air? And as you look across this field, at the far distant end of that field, you see a tree. And you start walking towards that tree. And with each step, you become more and more present with where you are. And finally, you start to approach that big green tree. And you go over to it and notice that it's on the edge of a creek bed. And you have a seat there. And you look below you and there's a stream. And the water flows over the rocks gently, maybe around trees, descending downhill. And once in a while, a big leaf drops into the stream and floats away down the river. Can you picture yourself sitting there beside that stream on that warm, sunny day, just watching the leaves float by? Now I'd like you to become conscious of your thoughts. Each time a thought pops into your head, I'd like you to imagine that it's written on one of those leaves. If you think in words, you can put those words on the leaf. If you think in images, put them on the leaf as an image. The goal here is to stay beside the stream and allow the leaves on the stream to keep flowing by. Don't try and make the stream go faster or slower. Don't try and change what you find on the leaves or in the stream. So every time you have a thought, that goes on a leaf. Maybe you have a thought, this is really relaxing, and that goes on the leaf. Maybe you have a thought, I don't know if I'm doing this right, and that thought goes on the leaf. When your mind wanders and you notice that you stop having thoughts on those leaves, just notice that and try and bring yourself back and put that thought on a leaf. I stopped having thoughts on the leaf. Notice that it doesn't take any effort at all. That without any struggle, your thoughts will come and then they will go. And notice what it is like to watch your thoughts from this more detached place. To look at your thoughts rather than from your thoughts. Now I'd like you to see maybe the last few leaves as they come down the stream, and put your final thoughts on those leaves. And I'd like you to bring your awareness back to your body. Can you have a sense of what it feels like to be sitting there on that creek bank? And you stand up, feeling more present and grounded. And you start to walk back across the field. And you get to the end of the field from where you started. I'd like you to bring your attention now back to your breath. Take a couple of deep breaths. And without opening your eyes, I'd like you to bring your awareness back to where your body is now, sitting in that chair. Picture in your mind's eye what the room will look like around you when you do open your eyes. And when you're ready, I'd like you to open your eyes with the intention to carry this mindfulness through the rest of your day.
So thank you so much for spending some time with me today, everybody. I hope you got all nice and relaxed. I hope you had some fun, maybe learned a thing or two. And please don't forget to take the time to take care of you. I will see you soon, everybody. Bye. Hey everyone, did you know you could watch Mrs. Magoo on YouTube? Simply go to YouTube and type in Taking Care of You with Mrs. Magoo and watch an episode.